how to safely remove paint scuffs from your vehicle. Hi everyone, Roger here from Master Car Experts YouTube channel. I was coming home from work the other day. Let me give you a quick backstory. And I was in my lane and somebody pulled into my lane and hit the side of my truck. I was able to mitigate the damage because I pulled into the left lane next to me, but there was a car there just enough to keep him from really hitting my car, but he transferred paint to my vehicle. When you have paint transfer like this, you can take care of this at home. This is how you can safely remove paint transfer in literally minutes. When you get paint transfer, you can actually feel it. It sits on top of your clear coat, but it gets embedded into the clear coat. So we need to remove as much paint transfer as possible, and there's some simple household items you can use to do this. So if this happens to you, don't let it ruin your day. I'm going to show you how to fix it. So the first step is to use WD-40 on the paint transfer because it actually will soften it. We're going to use a magic eraser, which you can just purchase at any store or off of Amazon. You can use a microfiber for all of your compounds. I have a spray bottle with some soapy water for some cleaning, so we can clean the WD-40 off after. Now you can go to the next level and use an Orbital buffer, and I bought this from Amazon. It's a great kit. It comes with all of these cutting compounds and polish compounds, and this is going to make the job way easier, and it's only a couple $100 to get this whole set and to make the job way easier. This is not a sponsored video. This is just products that I like to use. Take some WD-40 and I'm going to apply it only to the area that I want to start on. And this is going to help soften the area and clean it. And I just want to keep it localized. So that was literally like 30 seconds of scrubbing and the paint transfer is coming off. Now I'm going to have a little bit of this left over in my clear coat. So I'm going to need to buff this out, but look at that. It's like magic. Like a magic eraser. Look at that. So that's how simple it is. I have just the magic eraser, I have my cloth and the WD-40, and look at that. That paint transfer is gone. So we tagged my door handle too. You have to be more careful around edges, especially if you're using a buffer, electronic buffer, because you can burn the edges. So I'm going to start by hand on this also with the magic eraser, and we'll see how well this does. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease. Look at that, magic's done. WD-40 and a magic eraser, you can see the difference right there. This is how you can safely remove paint transfer in literally minutes. Here we go. So that's the whole side of the truck that was damaged except for the bed. Just got to hit the bed real quick, and then we're going to remove the WD-40. This is my last paint transfer right here. I'm going to do the same procedure. I just have a spray bottle with some soapy water, and I want to clean all the area I hit. I want to clean this with some soapy water and remove the WD-40. So just the magic eraser and WD-40 did a great job. Wipe it off. You could put a coat of wax on this. I'm gonna go the next step and buff it out using the Orbital buffer that I have. So I have some fine scratches in the clear coat along this edge, and there's a little bit of residual transfer. It still looks great with just the magic eraser, but this is the way to go to really clean this up. So we're gonna use the V34. This is the medium compound. We're gonna dab it on. You wanna start slow so you don't spray the compound around, and we're just gonna slowly work this area. Hey, wipe it clean with microfiber, and let's take a look, see how well that did. Wow, that looks great. So I had a bunch of scratches along here. Those are all gone. There's a very light scratch. I don't know if you can catch that in the light right here still. So we could hit that a tiny bit more. Yeah, I can't catch it with the finger, so it's probably in the clear coat. So we should be able to make that a little bit better. One thing you want to watch out for, see the Dodge has this curve here. If I spend too much time on this edge, I can actually burn through this, so you just got to be careful. All right, let's hit that final spot. Same thing with the edges, you got to be careful not to put too much pressure. Here's the finished product with chemical guys and the Orbital buffer. It came out amazing. Damage is all gone and a nice mirror finish. Now you want to finish off with a nice coat of wax. So I'm using Meguiar's liquid hybrid ceramic wax. And what's nice about this, if you look, it doesn't leave all of the white residue. It goes on quickly, easily, and it wipes off super easy. And here's the damaged panels, all gone. Beautiful coloration, it really pops, all waxed. Now I gotta finish the rest of the truck because this looks amazing, only on one half of the truck. So very easy to remove paint transfer and to get a beautiful shine using this procedure. I am just curious, I have this little spot right here in my headlight, how the WD-40 and the magic eraser is going to work. So I actually not sure how well this is going to work. I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of the WD-40, and I'm going to hit this with the magic eraser too and see how well this takes off this oxidation. You can actually see it's taking off that oxidated area, because I can feel it. Now using an Orbital buffer, it would be way easier than doing this by hand. So let's just see how well a couple of minutes of scrubbing does. Let's wipe this off and take a look. All right, so I still have some. It actually did clean up some of the areas, but this would be a lot more difficult to do by hand. I think this would be better with an Orbital buffer. All right, we're gonna do the headlight. So I'm gonna use the medium heavy pad, and I'm gonna use the extreme compound to start for the headlight. So here is the discolored area of the headlight, and we're gonna add a little bit of the compound and a couple of dabs. You wanna start off at a slow speed because you don't wanna spray the compound everywhere. You want to slowly dab it on. Just using a microfiber, let's wipe it off and see where we're at. We might have to do a couple of passes here. It's already a little bit better than before. So that did a great job. It took out most of it from the extreme compound. There's a little bit of hazing left, so we're gonna switch over to a different compound. Hey, we're gonna switch over to the Chemical Guys V36 cutting polish and the white buffer. looks great. It's about 90% gone, I'd have to say. Maybe even a little bit more. Here we go. That would have been a lot of work with just the magic eraser.